Hi, and welcome to Form TV. I'm your host, Dillinger. Thank you guys for watching another video, people. And in this video, I am going to go over the World Cup match player ratings. World Cup player ratings, which means I'm going to give all 13 Real Madrid players that went to the World Cup in Qatar this year their grade. As I would say, I'm going to grade them from A to F, people. And we're gonna start. Obviously, going to start with Courtois, and you know Courtois represented Belgium in the World Cup. He did a pretty good job representing Belgium. Um, let's just say the games that Belgium lost wasn't really on him, but Belgium didn't really make it to the knockout stage, so I have to give Courtois a C. Now, also Hazard. Hazard is playing for the Belgium squad as well, and Hazard didn't play so well. He looked overweight, like how he does at Madrid. He looked like he didn't care, and he's just not the same Hazard that we're used to. Um, for Hazard grade, I gave him F. It could have been a D because he did play some. He played 2 games, but the third game he was on the bench. But he wasn't really effective in any of the games he played, similar to how he's been at Madrid. So I gave him an F, people. Rudiger played for Germany. I gave him a C. Germany didn't make it out the group stage, so I didn't get to see much of Rudiger. But from what I did see, he did play well. Militao played for Brazil, and you know Brazil made it to the semifinals, people. Militao was one of theirs. He didn't start, and then he became a starter when injuries came up against Brazil's team. Militao grade, I would give him like a B because when he did play well, and then he did help Brazil go all the way to the quarterfinals, people. Next in line is Carvajal. Carvajal played for Carvajal played for Spain. He was called up, but he didn't actually feature in any of the Spain games. So I'm just gonna give him an A, people. I mean, he didn't really participate, so I'm not gonna grade him. Luka Modric. Modric played for Croatia. 37-year-old, still ticking, still a magician, still playing well, and Modric actually got all the way down to third place. He took his team and won third place, people. Being 37 years old, I have to give Modric an A. He was the magician in the midfield as usual, leading the team as usual. Just a great player overall. Also in the midfield, Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni started every game for France, people, and he was basically, if not one of their best players outside of Mbappe, he not even outside of Mbappe, but he was one of the best players on the team. I would say him and Mbappe were the two best players over the World Cup. Tchouaméni grade, I would give him an A as well, just because he started every game and he took his team to the final, people. They went to the final and they lost to Argentina. Camavinga, I'm gonna give Camavinga a C plus, people. He didn't really play much. He played in 1 game in the group stage, and he played in the final as well. He came on as a sub in the final, and he did well. So I have to give him a C plus, maybe a B minus. I'm a real big fan of Camavinga, and he came on and changed the game for France. I'm not going to lie, people. He changed the game. Next in line is Benzema, people. And happy belated birthday to Benzema. Benzema turned 35 yesterday, people. And also Benzema has retired from the French national team. Benzema got called up for France, and he got injured like 2 days before the start of the tournament, which was very sad. So I'm gonna have to give him an NA as well. Next in line is Valverde. Valverde, he plays for Uruguay, people, and I didn't really see much of Valverde this tournament. I'm just gonna give him a C. I mean, he played and he's one of their important players, but Uruguay didn't have a great tournament. So next in line is Rodrigo, people. Rodrigo plays for Brazil. I'm gonna give him a C as well. Rodrigo had a lot of game time, but he wasn't as effective as I normally see him in Madrid colors. He came on as a sub in most of the games, and Some games he played well, others he wasn't really effective. So I just give him a C. Next in line is Vinny Jr. People. Vinicius Jr. What can I say? He was called up for Brazil, and he was one of Brazil's best players this tournament. When Neymar went out injured, it was Vinny. Everything was on Vinny. It was on Vinny Jr.'s back, I could say, and he coped with it. But one problem I had was he was getting subbed off too early in this tournament. I'm gonna give Vinny an A as well because he's just a spectacular player, people. And last but not least, we're gonna have Arsensio. You know, Arsensio got called up for Spain, people. And Arsensio played well. When I did see him play, he did play well, but I'm gonna give him a C as well. I didn't really see much from him. Spain didn't really make it out the group stage for me to see more from him. So, you know, just an average grade for Arsensio. And you guys can let me know what your grade is, what grade you give the players, what grade you give Real Madrid players after the World Cup. Do you agree with my grades? Do you think they were fair? Leave your comments down below in the comment section and let me know. And thank you guys for watching another episode, guys. I am Dillinger. This is Form TV. I'm out.